What's up, MS Gymmers? How you guys doing? So this message is really meant for non-members. I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys. I've been thinking about you guys a lot, and I was told a long time back by one of my mentors that if you have something, if you have a knowledge base, if you have a skill set, if you have a product, if you have a program, if you have a talent, a skill, or a passion that can change people's lives, that can get them out of pain, that can improve their quality and can get them back to the people and the things that they truly love, that you have a moral and an ethical responsibility to share that with people. And I feel like I have. I feel like I've found my tribe, you guys. I've found my purpose, which is helping you get your lives back. And I've found my vision, which is to set as many MSers free as possible from the bondage and the fear and the anxiety and the captivity that comes along with MS. And it's my moral and my ethical responsibility to share with you everything that I know, because you guys deserve the best. You guys deserve to have people in your lives, experts in your lives, practitioners in your lives that are sold out for you, that are passionately committed to you, and that you make them do this. You make them tear up when they think about how badly they want to help you and allow you and help you and guide you to feel loved again, to feel healed again, to feel strong again. And you need someone in your life that is literally always thinking about how to get you better. And that's me. I know the moderators do as well. I know Ken does. I know Misty does. But at the end of the day, I was given this vision and this calling for you. If you're watching this video right now, and whenever you watch it, you're not here on purpose. I mean, you're not here on accident. You're here on purpose. And I just read in an article my mom sent me a couple days ago about an MSer who her and her husband are actually they're raising money for MS research through bike riding, through cycling. And I thought it was really cool. And there was one stat in there. I knew this, but it was interesting to see it in print that there's 2.5 million people in the United States alone that have MS. And I think about the fact that it's cool that we just crossed 18,000 people in this Facebook group. That's awesome. And it's amazingly phenomenal that in less than a year, we have accumulated over 1,200 victory stories from MSers that have been set free by using movement and mindset training. And I think about those numbers and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. From a business standpoint and a community standpoint and an energy standpoint and making an impact on lives standpoint, that's all you can ask for in a year of starting something, being a baby in the MS world, right? Because nobody knew me a year and a half ago. They never even heard of me. But yet I hear those numbers, we have 18,000 people in this group. And when I look at Facebook and I see that maybe, 10,000 of you guys are active, 10,000 out of 2.4 million people just in America. And I think about those numbers worldwide and I'm like, man, there's a huge opportunity there on one hand. And then on the other hand, I'm like, it makes me sad that many of those people, regardless of how big the MS gym gets, will ever hear about the MS gym, will ever hear the message that your brain can change and heal itself, will ever hear the message that movement training and mindset training will actually set you free, and will ever hear the amazing victory stories that we post up every day. Because if you really think about it, you guys, since last January, we've been putting out about 4 emails a day, or 4 emails a week. And in every one of those emails, there's 3 to 4 victory stories. So you figure four emails times 52 weeks, right? I'm gonna put myself at risk here. We got 50 weeks times 4, right? So we have 200 testimonials for the year. Yeah, or over that. So 200 testimonials, 200 victory stories just in the past year. And a lot of people will never see those. And it makes me sad. But I can only serve the people that I serve. I can only serve the people that are in front of me. And I tell you that statistic because I want you to realize that, like, if you are in the MS gym and you have found this Facebook group, like, you have an opportunity to change your life. And I feel you have a responsibility to yourself to do whatever it takes to heal and whatever it takes to change your life and get back the things that have been taken from you. They may not be the same as they were, but what's to say that you don't get a quality of life back and a life path back that is better than you ever imagined because of MS? So I say that to you guys because you have an opportunity this weekend to make a decision about joining our membership program. The free resources that I put up, like, there's over 300 videos in the free group, you guys. Like, it's not short on resources. The Motivation Mondays that Misty and I have done, like, we're not short on mindset resources. We're adding movement minutes. We're adding mindset minutes. We're adding YouTube videos that are new. We're adding Instagram videos. We'll be starting to do a 7-day starter course in the free group. But I have to ask you, like, how important are you to you? How important are you to you? Do you feel worthy of investing time and money into yourself to heal? Do you feel guilty saying no to people, to block out time for you to exercise, to block out time for you to invest in yourself, to block out time for you to actually, like, beat MS? Because one of the most tragic things I can think about is that you know that all these resources are here. You see people getting better all the time, but you don't think that you deserve that. You don't think that you're worthy of that. You think that you have to have permission from someone to actually say yes to you and to love yourself enough to invest a small amount to literally save your life. We all know that MS is what's going to kill you. It's going to be depression. It's going to be anxiety. It's going to be frustration. It's going to be hopelessness. It might be a comorbidity, like another condition, because your body is so stressed out from being sad and lonely and anxious all the time that it just decides to break down. And it's not going to happen fast. So I got to ask you, like, are you willing to watch your life, your one life, your precious breaths erode at the hands of MS? Or do you feel strong enough and do you feel worthy enough to actually take control of your healing? Because you are. There's no I think you are. Like, I know you are, because you're a human being. And every human walking on this planet right now deserves a chance to thrive. Every human on the planet right now deserves to be believed in, deserves to be loved, deserves to be accepted, deserves to be educated, empowered, guided, and actually have someone give a flying rip about you. Because so often in this life, you guys, like, how often do we just feel like a number? How often do we just feel identified by our chronic illness, or we're identified by our financial situation, or we're identified by our profession, or we're identified by our religion or our spiritual beliefs, or we're identified by our kids, or we're identified by our spouse, or we're identified by whatever, by our family history? How many times in life do you actually have the opportunity to step up and define who you are, claim who you are, become who you are, and work towards that and actually see it pay off? When in this life have you actually had the opportunity to actually dive into something that someone's offering you that says you can change your life now, you can be a better you now? You're not a statistic. You're not, Tim just said that. That's funny. You're not a statistic. You're not a number. You're not just another MS or another neurologic case, another difficult case, you're just kind of a special needs case. No, you're not. The special need that you have is for you to be believed in, and you to be loved, and you to be given the tools, the resources, and the support, and the education to thrive and create a life that you deserve. Because you don't deserve MS. You don't deserve it. It may turn out that MS was one of the best things in your life that ever could have happened to you, but that's only if you seek out the positivity in your situations. You seek to make lemonade out of lemons. And you seek to take these horrific circumstances of MS and turn them into something beautiful and miraculous. So I ask you, knowing that you are one of, let's say, 18,000 MSers, and that there's millions of other MSers around the world that don't know and do not have the opportunity to heal. Do you know what some of the people on this planet would give to know that there's a program and a solution like this out there? They would give anything to feel better, to get back to their families, to be a mom, to be a dad, to be a husband, to be a wife, to be an employee, to be a volunteer, to travel the world, or just to wake up in the morning and not be like, I hope my feet work today. I hope I don't lose bladder control. I hope I don't embarrass myself. I hope I can get out of the house today. I hope I can see the sunshine. So I need you to let that sink in for a sec, that you have an opportunity now to join. And the thing is, you guys, about the MS Gym is it's not just an exercise program. This is the most cutting edge movement program you'll probably ever go through. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just going to be honest. I have invested my entire life in studying you. My entire life in studying the human body. My entire life into studying movement. My entire life into studying the MS brain. They say that mastery happens out of 10,000 hours. I've done over 80,000 hours in my life. 80,000. So I'm an 8 times expert. And the more you guys post and the more feedback I get from the MS Gym, all that does is accelerate my learning to learn more and more and more and more and more about you, the MS, or you, the MS body, you, the MS brain, and how we function as a family. So the exercises in the MS Gym are awesome in their own right, but when they are put together in a strategic, thought out, progressive, scientifically backed, biomechanically proven method and structure, that's when change happens. That's when things start to accelerate. That's when you start seeing victory story after victory story after victory story of people doing the impossible, doing the miraculous, doing things that have neurologists being like, what are you doing? Physical therapists being like, how are you walking? Chiropractors being like, I don't even know how your spine readjusted. It is because you are feeding your brain with movement. Every single program in the MS Gym, the membership, works on increasing your brain's ability to know that it's safe. It works on increasing your body's ability to create movement, to interpret what you need, to process how to make that happen, and then to actually allow your body to do it without pain, spasticity, stiffness, weakness, loss of balance, or exhaustion. And all the exercises in the MS gym proprioceptively connect your entire body, which means that your entire body functions better as a whole, which improves your homeostatic, physiologic, neurologic, biomechanic balance. And balance is what you need to beat an autoimmune condition, a neurologic condition, a cardiopulmonary condition, a chronic illness. The thing is that every program in the MS gym is neuroplastically sound. It is specifically designed to change your brain, specifically designed to help your brain access new neuromuscular pathways that are going to help you work around the damage in your MS body. There is no other exercise program on the freaking planet that does that. There are other programs out there, yes. There are good programs out there, yes. And they do very well at what they teach, but it's incomplete. We are complete in the MS gym. You get everything. You get your joints rebalanced, you get your nerves activated, you get your muscles activated, you get your whole kinetic chain integrated, you build functional strength, you build neurologic endurance so you can live a better life. Plus, you actually get to work on your mind. Work on this, because this is your key. This is your secret. Your brain, your mind, your attitude, and your sense of belonging and having a purpose and a drive and a why that is going to help you heal. Like, I know our coaching is spot on. I know what I know. And you guys obviously have seen me speak. You know what I know. But we also have an amazing team behind the scenes. Your movement moderators and Karen and Jody know a lot because they've listened to me for over a year and a half. Your moderators know a lot because they've gone through their own programs and gone through their own ups and downs and gone through their own hard days when they wanted to quit and they didn't. They've gone through it. So they are experts in my opinion. And they succeeded. So make no mistake, I don't need to bring on some fitness experts and bring on some fitness, physical therapists, chiropractic physicians to come into this world to increase our credibility. You guys increase our credibility. You guys and your victory story increase our efficacy and our proof that all this stuff works. I don't need to be validated by anybody else to say the MS gym works. I know it works. You guys know it works. And you need to experience that if you have not. And then to think about the amount of support that you get from the members corner is something that I've never seen. Like I've experienced it in my facilities because it's how I roll. Like there was a community in every facility that I built, including a big box called 24-Hour Fitness. We had a community of trainers, a community of clients, a community of members. We were a freaking family, dude. That place was on fire all the time. Because I hold that sense of family so high on my priority scale. And you have that. The thing is, you guys, like you could show up to a number of different support groups and a number of different membership sites, and you can just be there, but you're never going to actually build intimate relationships. You're never going to actually build friendships. You're never going to actually build family. You're never going to actually build the kind of relationships that you know, like if you're out for 3 or 4 days, people notice. If you're gone for a week, people are like, oh my gosh, where's Julie? Oh my gosh, like, where's Johnny? Oh my gosh, like, where are they? Like, we got to find them. Because I'm like, they might be down. They might have had a relapse that we don't know about, and they think they need to go into hiding because they don't want to bring the group down. But it's actually the opposite, is that we are going to come find you, pick you up, and pull you back in and just say, dude, when you're ready to re-engage, we're here. But like, just know that it's noticed that you're not here, because how insignificant do a lot of MSers feel? Insignificant, cast aside, thrown away, disposed of because they have a problem in how they move and think. Thrown away. Out of marriages, out of parenting, out of medical clinics, out of gyms, out of support groups, out of jobs, cast out. our support group, the MOC, we find the lost and the broken and the rejected, the dejected, the disposed of, and the cast out, the outcast and the dysfunctional and the disabled, and we pull you back in and be like, I've been waiting for you. You are gold to me. You are treasure to me. I'm so happy you're here because you're part of our family. You're marked with our family. MS gives you a permission, a card, an access card to come in and be with us. So take it further and get into that members corner because it is worth the $1 a day that you would pay, the 74 cents a day that you would pay. I can tell you what, that most of the victories are happening because people don't feel alone. People feel loved. People feel cared for maybe the first time in their life. Or maybe they're feeling loved again after feeling like they weren't even worthy to be loved for the past 20 years. Because their body, because they had a condition that got their body thrown off. And then they're just left. And they blame themselves for getting MS. It's not your fault, man. You may have influenced it. The choices you made may have thrown your body off, and you may have been more like subject to MS, but I'm telling you straight up, man, that like it's not your fault. It's not your fault. They just don't understand you. The world just doesn't understand you, and your family in here does. I just want you to experience what these guys are experiencing in the MOC. Like, I want you to feel happy. I want you to feel optimistic. I want you to feel like you belong, because you do. Everybody in the MOC has gone through what you have gone through, and it just kills me to know that there's millions of people and souls out there that are in pain, and they don't know about us. What also hurts me is that there's people in this group right now that know about the membership, but they're letting so many things get in their way because they're just letting things get in their way. Like, my goal on the planet, you guys, is to educate you and make you the most studied, educated, highly skilled MS athlete on the bleeping planet. I just about swore. I want to make you into an MS gym gold medalist, an MS athlete gold medalist, because you deserve someone to actually take you there. Because an athlete is defined as someone who challenges himself physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and lifestyle-wise to train for a specific athletic event. Well, your athletic event is your MS life, so train for it. But the highest level athletes on the planet have coaches and teams. Even an individual sport like tennis, you're still on a team. You still practice together. There's a U.S. tennis team. There's a U.S. rowing team. There's a U.S. swim team. There's a U.S. cross-country team. Even cycling. It's such an individualized sport, but those Tour de France dudes have whole teams that train together to make that lead dude better. I just feel you guys, man. I just feel you guys. I feel the weight. I feel your desperation. And but on the other end, I feel your hope. I feel that stirring inside of you. I feel that one little tiny part of you that's just well, maybe I can do this. Maybe he's right. No, but I can't. Maybe I can do this. Maybe he's right. But the doctors say I can't. Maybe I can do this. Maybe he's right. But I think I'm too bad. Maybe I can do this. Maybe he's right. But I don't have the support that all these other people have. So these questions come up, man. What if it doesn't work for me? What if I'm so bad off that it doesn't work for me? Guess what, y'all? Like, I have people starting bedridden. And guess what, y'all? Like, I'm going to be putting a companion guide up in the membership for people in beds. I don't care where you start. I don't give a flying freaking rip if you're bedridden and you can move one finger. Because one finger doing this is threat reduction in your brain. And threat reduction in your brain, guess what? Leads to 2 fingers. And 2 fingers leads to 4. 4 leads to a thumb, and then a wrist, and then an elbow, and then a shoulder. And then once the shoulder starts kicking, and guess what? The opposite hip, the opposite knee, the opposite ankle, the opposite foot starts working. Neurologically, that's the way you're set up. So how do I know if I'm doing this right? You just follow my lead. You listen to your moderators. You get a team of people who have gone through and been coached by me, the members corner, to help you out. You can't do this alone. You can't ask advice alone. You don't have a bunch of people being like, I am struggling in foot drop, help me. And you have like 30 people on there being like, oh, I was struggling with that too. Here's what I did. So it's not just me coaching you. I give you the framework and you guys are coaching each other, which is amazingly awesome to me as a teacher, that my students are now training each other with my guidance. Where do I start? Some of you are wondering that. You get registered for the membership. You get in there, you follow the intro videos, you ask, what do I do? I've actually created starter programs called BGB Bootcamp, and that's where you start. Because if you cannot BGB, you cannot do other stuff because you will be proprioceptively disconnected. So when you proprioceptively connect with BGB, your movement improves. It feeds more movement around your body and activates more of your kinetic chain, which drops your threat bucket and allows for more neurologic availability for you to actually get better. One finger. I have a Motivation Monday where I'm like, if you can take 3 steps, you can take 30. I'm even taking this to a higher level. Walking is tough. Walking is a big neuro event. I'm telling you, if you can move one finger, you can get better. I've seen it. I've brought paralytics. By the grace of God guiding me, I have brought paralytics back. They were paralyzed because of a nearly severed spinal cord, and they walked again. You guys are not paralyzed. So if they can do it with a severed spinal cord of 93%, and they can get up and walk, why can't you? Why can't you? You just need someone to actually have the patience and the passion to celebrate 2 fingers, and then 3, and then 5, and then you can move your jaw, and then your random big toe, and like, oh, it's working. So where do you start? You start where you start, and we build you up, and we meet you where you're at, and we build you up from there. How do I build this up for me? You ask for the movement prescription. You get in and you say, this is my situation. What do I do? And in a couple weeks, we're going to have an actual Google form where you write in and you just bam, 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 and there's a bunch of drop-in lists. You literally fill in the blanks and it's like, boom. I'm seeing those. They come into me and Karen and Jody, and we will email you your movement prescription. And then every 3 to 4 weeks, you ask for another one, and then we keep emailing them to you. And you collect them, and you have a book. You have a training manual for your body. That's what we're building. Don't you want to be a part of that? A training manual specific to your MS body? That's what we're going to be building with you. Not just another forum to just put comments in, but literally we're building you a training manual for you. So how do you fit this into your life? You make room for it. You look at all the things that are wasting your time. You look at all the things that are draining your energy, and you get rid of them. Or you manage them different. Or you rearrange them. Or you modify them. You literally need 30 minutes a day blocked out. If you only move for 5 minutes, that's fine. But the other 25 minutes, you are focusing on calming your brain down. Talking to yourself that you can heal. Watching a Motivation Monday, because that's part of it. 30 minutes. If you move for 27 of those, cool. If you move for 15, cool. Maybe tomorrow you move for 23. I don't know. Block it out and protect it. Ruthlessly protect that time. And let nobody interrupt that. Like my own wife cannot interrupt my workout time. And if she asked me to do something during my workout time, which would be funny because it's at 5:30 in the morning, she's not even conscious yet. But if she did, I would rearrange it so that I still got it done that day. And she would know, okay, cool, he's helped me out now, but I got to give away that time later. Got to block it in. Got to make it a priority. What if I flare up? Great. We have stretching and recovery programs. We have flare-up programs. I'm actually going to probably rename parts of the companion guide and call them flare-up fanatics, whatever. Like I'm going to call it something so you know if you have a flare-up, you go here and you do this. But you're still moving. You're still reducing that threat. You're still helping your body get out of that MS attack. Because you have a guided way out. You have an exercise plan out. You have the members corner to help you out. You have people that are wanting you to help you out. You get into the members corner and say, I'm struggling and have a flare up. What do I do? People are like, oh my gosh, I had that happen too. I did this and I felt great. Where do you have that on this planet? You don't. Your doctors ain't going to do it. Your PT's not going to do it. Your commiseration MS group ain't going to do it. The MS gym is going to do it. The members corner is going to do it. Because they've been there, done that. And when a lot of them are up, a lot of you are down. When a lot of you are down, a lot of you are up. There's just this ebb and flow, man. We work together as a team. So the final thing is that comes up is cost. I am fully aware that the world treats people with disabilities like shit. Pardon my mouth, but I had to say it. It's not even if they treat them poorly. You're treated like shit. You're not given the right financial resources. And yet there's other people living it up out there with cell phones and big screen TVs on welfare. But yet you guys who are just trying to get your lives back, the disability that you can't even support yourselves. Don't even get me started on that. But here's the thing, you guys. The membership for the next 3 days is $1 a day. If you sign up for the annual, if you can make it work, if you can ask for help from somebody you know to help you out with $288 a day, which turns out to be like 78 cents a day. I don't have my calculator. 78 cents a day, and plead your case that this will change your life, that you believe in this, and that this is the one thing that you're going to commit to for the next 12 months. If I had a family member come to me and I had the means and they're like, can you help me? I'm like, yeah, here you go. You got to do what you got to do, man. I understand some of you are alone. I understand some of you are on disability. I get it. And if you're not in a place financially and that's going to wreck you so you can't eat, stay in the free group, stay in YouTube, stay in Instagram, and do your thing. But I challenge you, if you want this, but you feel like finances are the one thing holding you back, or you feel like you have a significant other that is telling you, we don't have the money, they're basically saying, you're not worth it. I'm sorry, but I've had this conversation for 20 years with people. If Misty came to me and said, baby, I need help, I really feel like this program is going to help me, I promise you that I'm sticking to it and I want you to be part of it. I don't care what it costs. I don't care how broke I was. I don't care if I had to go deliver pizzas, sell blood, or some other body fluid. Like, I would make it happen for her. And that's not a judgment call on your significant other. Like, I get it. People have holdups about money. But I'm telling you, if you come to someone who's kind of money fearful, and you have a plan, and you have it written out, and he said, here's how I think we can make it work. Here's what I'm dedicating to. Here's my schedule. Here's when I'm going to do this. Here's the members corner. Let me show you the membership. Here's the tour. Let me go there. Please help. Like, here's testimonials. Like, I just want to be better so we can be together again. We can do things again. Plead your case. Swallow your pride. Ask. Because the answer is always going to be no unless you ask. Get emotional about it. Get fired up about it. I know you can find $1 a day. I know you can find 78 cents a day if you want it. If you want it. Because oftentimes, you guys, I've been in this game for 20 years asking people for money. I've been in this game for 20 years building value and providing solutions, and people come into me with problems and I say, well, cool, here's the solution to your problem. Let me lay out a 3-month plan for you, and this is what it's going to cost, and I don't even blink. It's because I know they can get better. And the people that I work with in person, we're talking thousands of dollars a month. Thousands of dollars a month. You won't even pay $1,000 for 4 years. 3 years. 3.5 years in the MS gym. You'll never even get to $1,000. So what some people paid for a month, you won't pay you won't pay for 3 years. So I just wanted to give you guys some perspective, and I just wanted to be real honest with you and transparent with you. You have an opportunity now. You have an opportunity today. You have an opportunity today, tomorrow, Sunday, to get locked in at the least expensive rates that the MS Gym will ever be at. And if you keep your membership financially active, you will be there for the rest of your life. The price will never go up on you. You're a lifetime founding member. Founding member. And I hold that very, very seriously, because you guys are allowing me to live out my dream. And don't think for 1 second that I'm not grateful for that, and I don't realize that. Because if y'all aren't here, I'm just talking to a wall. I'm talking to a phone. I'm not talking to Deborah. I'm not talking to Stephanie. I'm not talking to Michelle. I'm not talking to Rebecca. I'm not talking to Jody. I'm not talking to Char. I'm not talking to Charlotte. I'm not talking to T-Mac. I'm not talking to Karen. I'm not talking to Monica. I'm talking to no one. So you guys, if you're ready to come with me, if you're ready to get the neuroplastic exercise, the coaching, the support, the education, do this. Go to the msgym.com/membership and do the annual for $288 or the monthly for $30 a month. Your decision. Your decision. Andrea, www.themsgym.com/membership gives you all the details that you need. So, yeah, I'm asking you guys to invest time in yourself. Yes, I'm asking you to invest money in yourself because I'm that bold. How dare he? Yeah, because I know it works. And I know what lies on the other side of this tunnel that you're in right now. Right now it's scary. Right now it's unknown. Tim, it's msgym.com, baby. C-O-M. There ain't no cons in here that I know of. But thank you for putting that up. Do it again. But you guys, like, I know it's scary. I know it's unknown. I know a lot of you have been wounded. I know you're cynical. I know you're skeptical. I know you're like, how the hell does online training even work? It works. 1,200 people say so. And we got a whole nother wave of people that I see ready to bust it open in 2019. There's a possibility that we double or even exceed double the amount of testimonials between now and this time next year. So, from the bottom of my heart, you guys, just know that I believe in you. From the bottom of my heart, please know that this is my life. You guys are my passion. You're my people. And I really don't have anything else to focus on besides my family, my faith, my friends. That's it. I'm pretty simplified. I've eliminated every other thing that's come my way, and I'm literally saying no to opportunities left and right for people to partner with me and want me to write for them and film for them and do all this stuff. Like, I just don't want to lose focus on you guys. You're it. You are it. You're my people. You're my person. You're my family. That's all I'm focused on. So if you can do it, even if it's uncomfortable, but you're like, I think I might be able to make this work. It's scary, but I'm going to try this because I need to get my life back, and I'm tired of MS running my world. I take that so seriously. Like, I will not let you down. I will not let you down from what I do, which is programming, content delivery, and just educating the heck out of you guys. And Ken, he's behind the scenes making everything flow. Pam is behind the scenes making everything flow. Jody and Karen are behind the scenes making everything flow and get you guys what you need. Our moderators are getting in there, helping you guys, directing you guys, and helping you guys feel connected, like somebody cares about you, because we do. We're your welcoming committee. So welcome. Welcome to the MS Gym. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to your family. Welcome to a new life. Welcome home. All you got to do is get in there and register and say, I want to come home. I want to come home to you guys. I want a family that knows me and knows my name. I want to come to Cheers, baby. I want to come to Cheers. But just come home, man. Just come home and be with us. You won't be disappointed. So I love you guys. Thanks for listening to me and seeing me babble and snot all over myself and whatever. But just know that I love you. And I do care about you. Whether you join the membership or not, I don't care. Like, I just care. I don't care if you join the membership, but I care about you. I care about your future, and I'm going to keep delivering free resources. And when you're ready to step it up, and when you're ready for more, and when you're ready to just dive into a community that is the most loving group of people I've ever seen in my entire life, including every single church I've ever been to in my entire life. I kid you not. We're here. We're here whenever you're ready. So if you're ready to go, again, it's themsgym.com/membership. You got 2 days. And then on Monday or Tuesday, like, the prices are going up, and they're still going to be super affordable. And we actually have kind of a new thing coming out for you guys, a new offer coming out that might be enticing to you, but you're still going to save the most money possible by joining today. So with that said, just know that I love you. Thanks for spending, it's a snowy afternoon here in Colorado, but thanks for spending my snowy afternoon with me, and just being a part of this awesome movement and this awesome dream. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope I see you in the membership Monday morning, because it's go time and we're ready to rock and roll. I'll talk to you later.